from a land down under.
Put a frog in boiling water and it'll jump right out. But put a frog in cool water and slowly heat it up, that frog will boil. As veterans, we tell ourselves the lie that we can handle anything. We let the water boil. You are not a frog. If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach. Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
We love the 80s. SNSN.
Your internet home for big 80s hair and big 80s hits.
When you hear the call, you got to get it underway.
Say, what are you going to put on?
Microphone's up.
From a land down under.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello. Whoa. A little loud on my part.
Why are things so different?
It's the afternoon. That's why.
It's because we're already
Our
awake.
voices are loud. Yeah.
We're already awake. So we haven't done anything in the mornings the last couple of days because life has kind of gotten in the way
It happens.
of things.
It happens.
So I said, hey, Rich, let's do an afternoon show and see what happens. See what
I'm in.
people think. They may like it, they may not. We may get some people in here, we may not. If not,
We'll see.
then we'll know.
They don't know we're here either, right?
No, I put a
Put an announcement out this morning.
No, I put an announcement out a while, just maybe an hour ago or so.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
But I generally don't put announcements out
At all. Ever.
No. People just your phone was flashing.
Oh yeah.
No.
That's right.
Yeah. So I don't know. So I just said, all right, let's
Play it by ear. See what happens.
So how you been, man? I ain't seen
Good.
you at all. I haven't. Oh, ain't.
Well, I've seen you driving by.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of that. It's just a lot of coming.
A lot
and
of
going,
drive-bys. Yeah.
So no drive-bys. I'm not doing a drive-by.
No, I've been doing my thing.
Yeah.
Got my surgery scheduled now. So.
Oh.
So I got to
So
find
when's that going to be?
The 23rd. So I'll be at a minimum of 1 to 4 months, depending on how
Really?
it turns out. Yeah.
Jesus.
We'll see. Play it by ear. I might be hopping around here or there, but
Yeah, with a
minimum a month I'll be out.
You're just gonna be laying. Are you gonna be in the hospital for a month, or are you gonna be home?
No,
or-
I'll be. The surgery is the 23rd. They say minimum 2 to 3 days, and then I'll be in the hospital in Meriden. It's the surgery's
rehab?
at Yale. No, the surgery's at Yale.
Okay.
Which is where the surgeon's from. So that's really great. He's a really good surgeon. We looked him up. We studied him. Kathy.
Mhm.
And
So you're gonna go from there to Mid-State?
no,
in
the
Meriden?
surgery is actually at Mid-State.
In Meriden.
It's the Yale practice.
Yeah.
So whatever, the whole conglomerates they have now, whatever. But
Exactly.
but the actual surgery is at a back professional, like a center for back surgeries. So this guy that's doing it, he developed the things they're putting in my back for the discs.
Okay.
And so he's taught classes on how to do these for surgeons. And so he's done clinical studies. So he's a really great surgeon from what we've found and he's been really great telling us about it and how it's going to work. And so he's looking forward to it, not looking forward to it.
Well, I don't know why you would be looking forward to it.
Because they'll get rid of the pain, hopefully. That's what I'm
okay.
really,
That's
really,
the real deal, right?
Yeah. I can try and do things, but the pain, I'm on medications right now that I'm hopefully not going to be on in the future.
Yeah.
So causes memory loss and all kinds of things. So,
well, at least you're moving on up.
Yeah, I got a goal now at least. So that's
Yeah.
But the thing is, they tell me I won't be able to lift or move or do a lot of things for 4 months. So.
All right. Huh. All right. So the question today is, what are good investments? Who knows anymore?
Yeah,
right?
who
There's so
knows?
many different things.
Yeah.
There are there's stocks, bonds, mutual funds, crypto, NFTs.
Yeah, I was thinking about
you can buy merchandise, hoping to resell it. That'll appreciate value.
You never know.
You just don't know.
You look at trucks now. We're looking at trucks. The minute you buy a truck for the price of a house now, almost you can. It loses 30% of its value as soon as you drive off the lot.
Just live in your truck.
Yeah.
You know what's getting real popular? Tiny homes.
Yeah.
The
I've
tiny
heard of
homes.
those, yeah.
Yeah. Anywhere from, I've seen them from like 120 square feet
Mhm.
up on, to about 500 square feet is where
That's where they
the
cut
break
off.
point is as
okay.
far as the quote unquote tiny home.
Well, I know what planning and zoning, we were looking at that.
Yeah.
Because that's become, like you said, a popular thing. So what's going to be, you have to develop some kind of regulation to govern it a little bit.
There are different places in the United States that they have parks that are just tiny homes, and it's not really a trailer park or anything like that.
They're just
It's just little small
tiny
homes, right?
Mhm.
And they're all rentals,
oh,
like short-term rentals and stuff
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
that sounds interesting.
Logan says, let me see if you agree or disagree, because he says this will answer our question. He says, real estate and sports cards.
Sports cards, really? I have a ton. I'm interested.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I think that's a hit or miss thing.
I think it depends on who you go to. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the value on them now? I have no idea. I'd have to research it. I have like literally a tub full of sports cards for baseball.
Yeah. I know, like with records, if you're going to say sports cards, you can say records.
It's making a comeback.
Yeah, but the thing about classic records and stuff like that, the value is not in the vinyl itself.
Really?
Nope. The value is, it's in. Let's say you bought. All right. Well, I have an example.
Yeah.
So I used to own an album. It was called Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones.
Oh.
Okay. So that right there had some inserts, like little posters.
Oh.
Of little 8 by
Really?
11 pictures or
The
whatever.
old ones you hang on your wall.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then on the front of it, this was their version of being interactive. There was a working zipper on a guy was wearing a pair of jeans.
Really?
Yeah. And the zipper goes up and down.
Oh.
So you can go ahead, and there were versions out there where this, like, the zipper didn't work or whatever, but that really made a difference in the price.
No kidding.
Yep. If you don't have the inserts, that'll make a difference in the price.
Wow.
The ads that came in them, that'll make a difference in the price, because they want it to be as complete as possible. But get this, I had an original copy of it was an old radio show called The Green Arrow, and I had a radio. It was a very rare record, and I had one. And it was not opened at all. And I listed it for $500.
Really?
Yeah. Guy from Alaska actually sent me a message. He said, "Will you take $350?" Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I got it for $4.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody didn't know what they had,
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, I think for that kind of money, you can do that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if sports cards are really.
Well, I know,
do...
I don't know about sports cards, but I know Kathy's daughter and Ryan. He bought.
Okay.
They bought record players and stuff. So now the records are actually coming back. They want to put the vinyl on. I actually listen to it versus the old days where they were
right.
I don't know what you call it, like antique or what.
Well, the other thing, I can go deep, into what gives records, a value and what holds their value. And that's not what's important. I think here it's just it's short money for short term. I don't think it's.
Well, I think it comes and goes depending on what your perception of the value is with something like that versus, like you were mentioning, the RNT or whatever, HNT or
NFTs.
NFT.
Yeah, that's a totally different thing.
So I think those are two different value systems. I
don't even understand NFTs, but NFTs have nothing to do with vinyl records.
No, that's why I was thinking. What's your perception of, like, the vinyl records? You were saying I'll sell it to you for what, 500? You said
the interest in the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah. So what is someone's actual value personally to what you're buying, which is, I think, what they base the value of a lot of that stuff.
Right.
So
I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I don't think unless you have like a Michael Jordan rookie card, like maybe we
I have the 1984 Fleer set, but who knows what someone's value is for that? Like,
well, you can look it up and you can look and see what the card is in. But
if you really want it, it's going to be worth more to you. That's what I'm really thinking.
Supply and demand too. I don't think sports cards personally are, and I'm not a financial planner or,
Yeah.
or financial consultant or anything
Yeah,
like
me
that.
either. Yeah.
I don't think sports cards are something that you can go ahead and bet your future on.
No.
I'm not saying some people haven't and it's worked well for them, but I think in the long term,
Well, some people have like a first version of someone's rookie card, which is worth thousands and thousands. now in
right,
a
but
safe.
that's not millions and millions.
No.
Which you could get into like as far as real estate is
Mhm.
concerned.
You could buy a mini home
Actually, the mini homes are a lot cheaper.
and make a whole park.
Oh yeah, you absolutely could.
Yeah.
So, what were we just talking about? I mean, which one?
Your
NFTs. Yeah, I don't. Does anybody understand NFTs and what they are? It's
No.
like a picture that you create, and then you can sell your interest in it, and then they can sell it, and it goes right down the line. And
Which I think goes to what's the interest? That's the
I don't know, but
take a picture of a tulip. Is someone gonna? What's the interest? It's a
it stands for non-fungible token. That's what NFT stands for.
so they're trying to do cryptocurrency in an art
It's
form.
kind of like a crypto thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a non-fungible token is a record on a blockchain, which is associated with a particular digital or physical asset. The owner of an NFT is recorded in the blockchain and can be transferred by the owner, allowing NFTs to be sold and traded.
So they're transferring the value of their art to whatever the object is so that person can come claim their thing at any time that they're putting value on.
It doesn't make a lot of sense
No.
to me. Doesn't make a lot of sense at all.
What I found interesting, they're saying gold is the actual value of a lot of different things.
Well, the U.S. currency was always based on in the earlier days, but
Yep.
it's not anymore.
No, but they're saying you can buy gold now.
Yeah.
And you get a certificate saying you owe this amount of gold, whatever is stored somewhere. And that's what people are really saying is,
Yeah, but let's say everything goes to shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're going to trade with a certificate?
well, that's why I really never took any stock in it myself. Like, send me the gold.
Yeah, I think a lot of
I
people
want the gold.
I think a lot of people are buying with, or they're trading for silver.
That's another valuable thing. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have actually something to
Yeah,
trade.
I
Let-
want
let's say if the
I
whole,
want the object.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think
Send me a paper. I'll send you a paper too. What's
doesn't mean anything.
What?
Victoria, what are you doing on air now? We're talking to you, Victoria, but honestly, I don't think this is going to happen again, to be honest with you.
What are you doing, Victoria? That's
what are you doing? Yeah. Why are you there? Apparently no one else is here. So
You got nobody on there at all?
I guess there's like 3 people.
Huh.
We appreciate the 3 that are here, but
What are they?
nobody's saying anything. So,
They're probably at work.
or they're not real people.
Mm.
Sometimes they'll tell you these
Spy.
social, no. You know what happen is these social media services, they'll put fake people in a broadcast.
I like the Twitter thing going on with.
bots.
Yeah.
To make it look like there's somebody there. Okay, Kathy's here, your wife.
Yeah, she should be
Okay.
going for her eye appointment soon. I don't know what
Yeah.
she's doing.
Victoria says a little warning would have been good. Well, Victoria, I'm going to be honest with you. I did put a promo up.
Mhm.
That's the power of Facebook. They don't tell anybody.
No. Not unless it's good to them. That's a.
They don't tell anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful to. I mean, as far as Facebook is concerned, to really go ahead and promote something, unless you're buying a crap ton of advertising, they're not showing your stuff.
Oh, it's like anything else now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
You want to buy the advertisement, they'll put it up. But
And I didn't put it in Grizzled Now because Grizzled Now sucks. And I wasn't talking about my cable bill or my internet.
no.
Yeah, but no, because Grizzled Now doesn't suck. I mean, it's just, you have like for stuff like this.
Well, let's be honest, certain people suck.
Yeah, maybe. That's what it is. I mean, this is why we don't do straight up news anymore because, people like their 5 minutes of fame by posting something in Grizzled Now. And then they don't even, if somebody else, hears about it, they don't even look to see if there's a post on it. They'll just post again. So next thing you know, there's like 12 posts on the same thing.
Well, to disagree with it just to
Yeah.
disagree with it, even though you can't dispute the color of grass. I don't know, it's
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. I don't think we should talk about anything. There's nobody here. Nobody cares.
Hey,
Like I'm not even selling. Like I'm getting out of the whole the shirt business in town because it's like, why? We're gonna do. I mean, we're gonna stick to topical items and sports broadcasting.
Okay.
Anything else?
Well, I'd like to mention we're doing the September 11th.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
The September 11th ceremony at the schools for Griswold. So it'll be September 11th at 1 p.m. We'll have representatives, your first responders, everybody there to memorialize the 9/11 events that took place. So that'll be interesting.
I know you care, Victoria. There's like for example, I've moved on doing a national nighttime show.
Well, you're 1980s or whatever.
Yeah.
You moved on. What do you mean?
Well, no, I've been doing that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, instead of this.
Oh.
And
Be getting more players.
I could show you. I get anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 people a night that come and go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Doing local Facebook.
Well, this is more than Facebook, though, right? This is
This is
everywhere,
Facebook
a lot
and
of
Twitch and
different
Twitter
platforms, and
Yeah, but still, it
So-
doesn't matter. It doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you're talking about local stuff that people don't really care about.
So
what are you gonna do?
So let's ask this: what do people care about? What is their interest?
I've asked that 1,020,000 times.
What?
No. They want to know how much is the senior center.
Yeah, who knows now?
Just so you know, can't change the senior center. Just so you know, it's going to open at some point.
It's there.
It doesn't matter how much it costs anymore. It's going to open. That's it.
Yeah, that pigeon has flown away.
Yeah, it is. But he's still here. Still here. How much is that going to be? Oh my God, my taxes are going up because of that damn senior center. Well,
Yeah, well, they're going up anyway, but you're not changing anything.
Nope.
You got to move on.
Nope.
That's the whole point. You got to move on.
gun laws aren't changing.
No, nothing's changing. Nothing's going to change.
I have found that the biggest issues in this town are the
Mhm.
senior center and whatever gun law.
Hmm.
You know, and that's it. I don't think anybody's interested in anything else in this town.
Hmm.
If they are, please tell me. Please.
What about what do you call those? The data centers. Anybody asking about that anymore on there?
I haven't heard anything.
Hmm.
I've heard absolutely nothing. There's so much closed
Well, I heard
lip.
the 164 one's moving on. It's going up.
Well,
That's what I've heard.
it's going up, or they're still talking about it.
No, I heard it. They're moving forward. I heard that they're actually.
Well,
I
everything's
haven't
so
heard
tight-lipped.
they didn't sign anything yet. As far as I know,
It's like all behind closed doors stuff.
But I've been told that unofficially of the unofficial talking that it's been moved forward and it's advancing.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is it advanced? The way you were talking is, it's happening.
No, I've heard that's what I'm told. It's happening. Yeah.
We'll see. But I'd really like to know what the people in this town are interested in, because
I
so
would
far
too.
in 7 years, I ain't found it.
Yeah, I would too. I don't.
You know,
I've learned.
I mean, sports are one thing. You know, I mean,
yeah, everyone.
but as far
you're
as
always gonna have your.
huh?
You're always gonna have your afternoon. Kids love the kids are playing. They want to play. The parents want to watch the sports thing. That's
Yeah.
not going away. But
Well, here's something. You ready? And think about it this way. There are 3 people that do 3 different shows that I know of out of this town that originated from here.
okay.
There's us.
Mhm.
There's Scott Fryer.
Yeah.
You know, with Bronx Baseball and Beer.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Kevin Skulchek's show.
Yeah.
The Kevin Allen show.
Yeah.
The other 2, other than us, have moved on past Jewett City and Griswold.
Mhm.
And they're more of a national type broadcast now.
Mm-hmm.
We've stayed true to Griswold and Jewett City.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe at some point you have to think about.
That's what I was talking about. And people go,
Yeah.
TikTok? Yeah, TikTok. I have 133,000 followers on there. And we sell merchandise.
Mhm.
We get tipped. I mean, and now we're even going to go virtual reality. So, I mean, the thing is growing
Mhm.
in a matter of months.
So is there a way to maybe push this beyond?
Yeah, we would have to totally dump what we talk about here. We'd have to go into like, national subjects and stuff
Well, I
like
think
that.
I'm
because-
just wondering because
yeah.
we do talk about national subjects. It's just not.
Victoria says, did you get a mailing from Community News Center?
Who's that?
I have no idea. Never heard of them.
Never.
I
heard
did
of
not. I don't even know what Community News Center is.
No.
No, yo no sé.
Well, that's why I was wondering. Maybe we do talk about national subjects. We talk about regional, state, national subjects. So I just wondered how do you push the venue beyond?
Well, I think we'd have to basically start from $1 again.
really.
Yeah, because right now we focused all on local.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to ride that local train.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong at all. I see it all the time. You'd say, well, we got a vote going on today. Oh, there's a vote? Well, yeah, it's been broadcast all over every type of... It's not a surprise. It's every year. Same.
We put things out all the time. Oh, I didn't know what happened. Oh,
Yeah.
because people are really concerned. They're only concerned after something happens that
Well,
affects
that's
them.
what I was going to say earlier.
Yeah.
Unless something bad happens, where someone really has no interest in what's taking place. They're in the little bubble.
Yeah.
And unless something bad happens to that bubble, they don't care.
Tori just sent me something.
Hmm.
That's not even from this town. Has nothing to do with even. Did you get this mailed to your house, Victoria? Is that where it was sent to? I even sent coupons out
For
for
what?
free breakfast.
Really?
Literally free breakfast. Sign up for the mailing list. Nobody. It must have been a come on. It was literally a free breakfast.
Wow.
Just to give you an idea. Joey, what's up, Joey? See, now Joey is from Iowa.
Hey, hello, Iowa.
We have people from all over the country. We have more people talking in here other than like Victoria and your wife and
Well, ask him what's going on in Iowa.
And
Anybody
Laura.
care in Iowa? What's going on in Iowa?
people in Iowa don't care what's happening in Grizzle.
Right. That's what
I'll
I'm
tell you
wondering.
that right
What's-
now. Somebody says is it in the morning time. It's Facebook user, but they don't.
Another Facebook user?
Well, you got to click on
Yeah.
the thing.
Wonder
You got to click on the thing to say
Yep.
so it'll show your name. But
is that
so
the
I have
healthy
no
computer
idea.
guy?
The show is basically in the morning. Yeah, from 8:30.
That's what people are used to. Sure.
Yeah, so that's generally when it
Yeah.
is. But I'm trying to see. Nope. Okay, I don't know who it is. So, how you doing, Joey? Joey, you got a big day today, huh? Joey will tell you, because Joey, we discovered each other on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Joey comes on in the show, and Joey likes breakfast. Jesus, Joey, if you were here from Iowa, I'd buy you breakfast.
Most people do. Yeah.
Huh?
Most people do like breakfast. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite meal of the day, usually.
But more people there's a few people that
Mhm.
participate, but then most of them there's Dave in Hamden, there's people from Utah, there's people from Ohio,
Listen to the
Are you a-
Speed Bowl.
Are you ready, Joey? Are you ready for your big day today?
got something big going on.
Laura, there you are. Hi there. Laura, we were just talking about how we're probably going to get off the local train here and just talk about topical, national subjects instead of doing local stuff that nobody really cares about. What do you think about that?
Probably no comment.
Huh?
No comment, probably. Yeah.
I don't know. No. Joey, can I announce what it is you're doing today? Or say what it is? I wouldn't say it unless Laura says I'm here for whatever. Well, thanks.
See?
Daryl says I want breakfast all of a sudden.
Feed me.
So all right, so Joey today, he has a very exciting thing that's going to be happening in his life today, where he is going to be meeting his 24-year-old son for the first time. And I believe, what is it? Is you haven't seen him since he was 3 months old? Am I right or wrong there?
Wow.
So that is today.
That'll be huge.
Yeah, that
Wow.
that is awesome. And I saw a picture of his son. Looks just like him.
Really?
Yeah. There's no denying it. There really isn't.
Yeah. That's
So
gonna be
I guess-
exciting.
I get 3 months. Okay, so yeah, he was adopted, and I don't know how they found each other.
Wow.
Or anything, but his son is 24 years old, and they're going to meet today.
Oh, it's cool.
Can't wait to see pictures and see how this turns out. I hope
That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, that is an amazing thing. I think it's great. Joey, I told you yesterday how happy I was for you, and I am. I'm thrilled, man.
Be interesting if he wanted to come on and talk about it on the show sometime, or what the whole story.
We could, yeah, that would be great.
Mhm.
I think Joey would be cool with that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
So him
Lot
and
of
his
stories.
wife, very, very, very kind people, very nice.
Cool.
So yeah. So so this is what happened. My wife got me the Ancestry DNA tests, and that's how.
There's a lot of stories behind that Ancestry DNA test now. That's
Yeah.
it's opening up a lot of doors for people.
Joey said he would be interested.
Cool.
I mean, I did the whole DNA thing, and they told me that O.J. Simpson was my uncle. So I don't know if I'm buying it.
Nah.
No.
Well, you get a lot of people that do the DNA test, and they're like, no, I don't want to.
Joey, I know you have a webcam. You want to do it now? I think it's a great subject. I think it's a great story. I think it's awesome. That would be really, really cool. He hasn't answered yet. So.
Probably like,
But
I gotta
Victoria
do
says
my
that's
hair.
pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It is. It's a pretty exciting.
That's really
thing.
cool.
Oh, he's still at work.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing on here?
What?
I bet you he can't focus at work too much today.
Probably not.
No.
Surprised he went to work.
That
That
sure as hell wouldn't.
that
be
would
able
throw
to.
you off.
Okay, Laura, I'm not quite sure. Brinner was always a favorite at our house.
What's Brenner?
I have no idea. What is Brinner?
Dinner? Or
Dinner?
breakfast dinner?
Breakfast. Oh, breakfast dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
We solved it.
I used to do that with my son. I make omelets and stuff, and
Yeah, who doesn't love that?
yeah,
Bacon and eggs for dinner
Mhm.
all day.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
do it up.
Laura goes, breakfast for dinner. Like, we figured it out all on our lonesome. We did it. We did
A
it.
little steam, but I got it.
Huh?
A little steam, but it worked.
Yeah. So, I'm going to put this out there. And it's nothing. I mean, it's just the way it is.
Mhm.
But we are going to be moving our operations
Mhm.
out of the Jewett City Savings Bank Studios to a new location. And it's not a terrible thing. It's not. I mean, it's they've elected to sell the building, and they would rather have it empty for that. And you know what? Fine. I mean, look, I was here for 6-7 years, and I knew it's at some point that it was the river was gonna the well was gonna run dry, and I enjoyed the offer that I had here for the length of the time that I did have it here. And Jewett City Savings Bank has always been very gracious for what they've allowed me to do and have given me over the. And honestly, if it wasn't for the Jewett City Savings Bank, we probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Or anywhere.
Yeah.
But it all started with Kevin Merchant, who was now retired. But going forward, they've decided, and that's fine. I mean, it is, no hard feelings or anything like that. I mean, I get it. I mean, it's business. It's just the way that it is.
Say everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You may have...
So we're going to try not to be as discombobulated as things seem. So
bear with us, you're saying?
Bear with us. Bear with us. So
everything happens for a reason. You just got to...
Joey says, I'm on my way home. How long are you going to be on? Well, probably another maybe 20, 30 minutes, Joey. So, how about Lupper?
Lunch for supper?
Yeah, sandwiches.
Done that. Been there, yeah. Never really thought of a term for it, but yeah, been there.
We sure got off of the whole investment thing real quick, didn't we?
Yeah, there's no investments anymore.
Yeah, we don't care. We don't care. You know what you can invest in?
SNSN.
You can invest in your very own Grizzled Now t-shirt. And on it, it has all the slogans. Here, you put it up because you've got a better view there. It's got dude in front of you. Yeah, there you go. It's got all of the classic questions. Well, some of them that are on Grizzled Now. Like, what are the oil prices today? Anyone know of any cheap apartments? Where's the wind coming from? Are we having an earthquake? Sirens everywhere. What's going on? Have you seen my cat?
Yeah, it's a popular one.
What happened to my internet? Did anyone else's power go out? So here's the deal on these shirts, because we're getting out of the shirt business, and hopefully very, very fast. That shirt was selling for $25. We're gonna sell them for $15. I think that's the last one left anyway. And then I have these Hillfest shirts.
Oh, the old Hillfest?
Yeah, I mean they're pretty cool, but if you can rip them up and use them for rags, I don't care. I'll give you 3, 4, 5 of those. So we just want to get rid of them. So you're gonna get like 5 shirts for $15. It's flipping crazy, folks.
Wow.
All right, here, put that one up. Here we go. Jewett City, Connecticut. It takes a village, cross out village. It's a borough because we're the borough of Jewett City. And same deal. $15 plus all the Hillfest shirts you can stomach.
Okay. Going through them?
Yeah. So what size was that?
Large.
So here's an extra large. This one right here. And dude, put it on the lap. That one right there. America's only Jewett City. Why? Because Jewett City, that's the only one.
Yeah.
In the world, as a matter of fact. There's no other Jewett City in the world. There's a Jewett, Texas.
Oh, not city, though.
Nope. There's no Jewett City. So it's got the Connecticut. Oh, there it goes. So again, $15 plus a whole bunch of Hillfest shirts.
Vampire?
Yep. Everybody knows we're the vampire capital of Connecticut. It says sometimes we bite, sometimes we suck. And that's what vampires do. Again, not 25, but $15 plus a whole bunch of Hillfest shirts. There's another one. Just basically says Jewett City, Connecticut on it. I could give these away for free and people still won't take it. This I'm doing really as a joke.
No, well.
know,
You never know.
it's the third time I've done it, not one yet. There's a pink vampire shirt, and it just simply says, "Bite me." That's a
Same ones?
again, yeah. And this one right here was actually the most popular one that we had. Sold a bunch of these, actually. There's only 2 left. Zuckerbrand's department store. That's it. What size is that one? I don't even know.
The double X.
So I got an extra large and a 2X. So on those. So there you go.
Sweet.
Just want to get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Well, I bet if you put them out front, they'd disappear.
Oh, they would disappear in a hurry. Exactly. So another, it's like people say, why don't you do Hillfest anymore?
We'll see. No one shows up.
No, the first one we did was huge.
All right.
The first one we did.
So why don't they do another one?
The second one, it was too hot. It literally was too hot.
Summertime.
Well, it was like the weekend before Memorial Day, and it was the hottest day of the year.
Yeah.
It was 95 degrees, and there were actually a couple of bands that even one of them, the drummer, passed out.
Really?
Yeah. So we had a bunch of people. Then we did a third one in Plainfield, and it rained. So
it's tough with the weather.
And I took a beating on the second and the third one.
Really?
Yeah. So
just change the
month.
month.
Not interested in losing that kind of money again.
Yeah, change the month. Maybe that'll.
Now, if the town helped me out, if the town was interested in helping me out, then yeah, maybe I'd think about it.
Yeah,
but I didn't get any help, from the town, in the last borough meeting. So we're gonna focus on sports.
People like sports. Whatever works.
And topical stuff. And you're probably going to see more people from all over the country.
Yeah.
Instead of
that's the way to go. It's more of
folks.
A pool, more of an interest pool, and more of a maybe you get more of a syndication or whatever.
Yeah. Like I said, the TikTok show, unbelievable with the amount of the amount of participation. You get. I mean, the chat room is constantly moving. You can't even catch up with it. So, and I guess the dream was hopefully that would have happened here. You talk about local things and you think people would be interested, but there really wasn't any interest. So I can sit here and slam whatever, but the bottom line is there really wasn't.
You
any
can't
interest.
change what's real. It's
no.
Yeah, maybe it's people want to just complain.
Did I see the video of the Cos Cobb assistant principal? No. See if we can find it though. Oh. It's just a lot of videos are just opinions. Actually, Governor Lamont just sent something out as far as hiring practices in the education system.
Really?
Yeah, I got it today, actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
So it says right here, principal under fire after comments about not hiring Catholics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not really good.
Huh? No, it's not cool. Let me see if I still have it. May have gotten rid of it. Spirit Airlines is going to be flying to Jamaica.
Really?
Yeah. So it says Governor Lamont. I guess that was newsworthy.
I didn't know he controlled that.
Oh, here it is. Governor Ned Lamont released the following statement regarding hiring practices at local school districts Discrimination of any kind has no place in Connecticut, especially in our public schools. This is not aligned. This is not aligned with our Connecticut values. The Connecticut State Department of Education is aware of the incident and has been in contact with Greenwich Public Schools administrators and is monitoring the situation's progress.
Oh. Hmm.
So there you go.
Hmm. Interesting.
Let's see. He was explaining his system for hiring teachers. No one over 30. Sounds like Verizon. Yeah, sounds like Verizon because that was a big issue. That's why I left Verizon, because of age discrimination. I did.
No,
Got
you
the hell
told
out
me.
of there.
Yeah, you told
Yeah.
me that. I'm just saying, compared to what he's actually, is he saying that they have to hire people over 30 because that's,
Oh, no. There's no one over 30.
he's saying they can't hire anybody over 30?
Yes.
The-
Over 30, you're done. You're not.
The
You're,
governor.
no. The
That's what the assistant principal was saying? Oh, okay.
in the Greenwich public school system.
Well, I didn't know you controlled that, but
No, like for example, I brought up a big issue with human resources
Mhm.
within Verizon, and I asked them right out, why have you not promoted anybody over the age of 35 from a non-managerial to a managerial position? Everybody else is right out of college.
Yep.
25, 26, 27. Everybody else, nope. Nope. If people are in that position, it's because they were there for a while.
Right.
But over the age of 35, they didn't do it. Was it? Well, it's not like that. Well, yeah, it is like that.
yeah, it's pretty much like that everywhere.
So I gave him the double birds and
Mhm.
left. Victoria says he wants younger Democrats so kids can be molded
That's
properly.
the first thing I was thinking of. Yes.
Well, I mean, a lot of companies will do that.
Yeah.
They will do that. My dad worked for American Standard in Mohegan, right?
Mhm.
They make toilets and sinks, and he worked in the kilns. You know how hot it is in there?
Can
It's why
imagine.
it's why my dad's metabolism is the way it is,
Mhm.
and he's like 125 pounds soaking wet.
Mhm.
Well, they closed shop. We could have moved. We could have moved to South Carolina or
Mhm.
Ohio, but my mother said no because I was in the public school systems here, and she didn't want me to leave.
Yep.
So that was all well and good. So my dad tried to find work. He was 45. He collected unemployment, but he was looking for work. Couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
For 2 years.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Finally, it took somebody that knew him, and he ended up working for Pepsi. You know how long he worked for Pepsi?
Until the end.
20 years.
Yep.
And he started at 46.
Wow. Driving or like
Huh?
driving or what did he do there?
He loaded trucks.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy, is it not?
No, I'm not surprised.
And it was
at all.
only because of a guy he knew by the name of Tim Brown,
Mhm.
who was the general manager of the facility up in Dayville, which was as a Pepsi Cola. Actually, it was the last private distribution center not owned by Pepsi, like in Connecticut or New England or
Mhm.
something. I think they got swallowed up eventually, but
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised because I know, like what she was saying, I think they want to bring kids in. They're going to be able to do what they want them to do and not necessarily what has been done in the past. So,
Zariana says because they're the only ones that know how to use all the new stuff.
you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, you can
You
certainly
can.
do that.
Yeah.
And to give you an idea, Zariana is from Cheshire,
Okay.
not Eastern Connecticut.
Wow.
See? So there you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it has a lot to do with their mentality and what's the word you want to use?
Kiss ass, you mean?
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah, I think it's kiss ass.
Well,
I think that's what it is.
Could
Yeah.
be, it could be kiss ass, but I think they also want to push their belief system that they're trying to, bring all these kids into now, and with all the different aspects of religion, ideology, and politics, and all that. Older generations are not gonna do that.
No.
So I think she's got a lot to do with that.
I mean, I've heard it over and over again. People go ahead and they hire people
The flagship for Griswold High School sports.
Here we go. They hire people because they want to
Mhm.
mold them in their own way, right?
Right.
So, like when I ran Radio Shack stores and stuff,
Mhm.
I very rarely hired anybody that was either in the electronic sales or cell phone industry. I didn't care how old they were
Mhm.
or anything like that. But I mean, it's true. I think you want to go ahead and you want to go ahead and mold somebody to the way your company does business.
Right.
Because same thing with one thing I will say that I did agree with Verizon. It's like some of the managers wouldn't they wouldn't hire people that were that had come from like a T-Mobile or somewhere because they were already set in their ways.
Right.
They were taken from another form of retail.
Yep.
So, and that's okay as long as you're hiring, across the board.
You have to do it the same way all the way around.
Yeah,
right?
you got to do it, that for people that are capable of doing the job, not
Right.
because it's not because Greg Brady fit the suit.
Right.
So
And that goes towards the whole age discrimination. That is an actual claim you can make. So
So we'll have to see. That's going to be interesting. So,
Hmm.
so let's branch out a little more topical Connecticut stuff instead of just
I think that'd be great.
G-Town.
It'll open the door a lot more too for.
Because we can come in here every morning. Hey, what's going on, Grizzle? Nothing.
Well, we've done run across that every single time we come in. What do we always end up talking about?
What's going on at town hall? I don't know. Nobody's talking.
Well, fire alarm doesn't work. I can tell you that.
What?
Fire alarm don't work. I can tell you that.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go.
But I think you open up the door a lot more, and there's a lot more interest out there than. So I think that'll be a good idea to branch out more. That is.
and honestly, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat.
Yeah.
Care what they do.
No. And what do we always end up talking about anyway? Towards the end, we're always around the whole world anyway. So
yeah, that's true. Round
Yeah.
the world.
the farthest we've gone is what, Ukraine? So I mean,
We've actually talked to.
Yeah.
Remember, we talked
Yeah.
to the guy in Ukraine who actually left it and got
Yeah.
into East Germany.
Mhm.
It was awesome.
so in the end, we always end up branching out anyway. So
Why don't we just do that now?
Yeah.
So we'll have Kathy and Victoria feed us news.
Yeah.
Is my voice hoarse today or is it just me?
no, it's worse.
Is it hoarse?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's dry in here. Mine's going that way too.
You know what?
There's no coffee here.
I know. I actually did. I did call over to Dean's to see if they had coffee left, and it was like 5 of. And they had already cleaned it
Yeah.
up. So I'm like, oh.
So I'll have to hit the bar.
We won't leave. All right. Well, we gave it a shot in the afternoon.
I think it worked.
Yeah.
I think if you could try it a couple more times, see what happens.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
You can't base it off of one experience. That's a
So let me ask you guys a question. Do you think an afternoon show would be good, maybe later on in the afternoon, or just jack it at 2 and go from there? Really, I mean, we asked the questions really because we'd like to know.
Mhm.
Because if it's a better time to do this, that we can just like make fun of people.
Yeah.
Or things that we don't like.
I'll be happy to make fun of people.
Things that we don't like, But you like it this time, or would you want it, Azariana? Would you want it later on in the afternoon? Morning or early evening, like 7 p.m.
Wow. Depends.
I could see 7 o'clock.
Hmm.
Don't know. Oh no, we're not done with the mornings. He says mornings. Kathy says afternoons are good. Maybe play around with the times.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. See what happens. But Zariana says this time or early evening.
I like this time personally, but
Well, because it fits in your schedule, right?
exactly. I'm
Yeah.
just my own reason. That's all.
Right. I mean, that makes sense. But I don't know what's Polino says most people can't get on during the day because of work.
Oh, come on. Everyone's on Facebook and Twitter
All day
and
long.
Instagram. and They just don't show it. That's all.
They don't admit to it,
Right,
You know,
yeah.
because you know damn well they're scrolling through that abyss as TikTok, you know, going down that rabbit hole. What time is it? 2:45. Okay,
Yeah.
well, keep going. Ooh. What's that new dance thing they're doing? Maybe I'll learn it now. Okay, I got time. I haven't punched out yet.
Yeah.
You know, hit or miss. I bet you met or miss, huh? I don't even know if that's even. Post when you're going to be on. Always enjoy your shows. Thank you, Donna. Well, you know what? I did post this one. That was the thing.
Mhm.
Facebook doesn't
But
distribute it.
Did you do all the other? I don't know. Can you
Yeah.
post on all the other things? I
Yes.
don't. Yeah.
You put one up, it goes to all of them.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah. It goes to all of them. So, but that's the thing.
Well, the other thing is people watch it afterwards too. That's
Yeah, they do. I think most people like to interact though when we're live,
yeah. I think some do.
so they can either yell at us.
It's usually
yell
the
at
same
them.
people, but yeah.
No, Donut, you probably didn't miss it. You probably just didn't get it. To be honest with you, Facebook is notorious for only serving it up to, you know, a
Who they
small
like?
amount. No, it's not. It's not even that. It's like usually with the people that interact, but there are you can go like on our page and click something so you do get notified. Like you can go to our YouTube page, and if you click the bell, it'll notify you every time we go live.
Oh. Hmm.
But you got to click the bell. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's their way of saying,
That
all
you're
right,
go-
yeah, you've opted in,
And you're
we'll
going
go ahead."
live at that moment, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but at least they do. You know, it'll
Yeah.
alert you of times you're going to
Mm.
go live. Because when I schedule a live, it schedules on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all of them.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, you can
Let's
say
see.
that.
Give it a whirl. It might be people might like it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, I'm glad you got to come in. I haven't seen you and stuff
Yeah.
like that because ever since I went on vacation, haven't had anything solid put
Yeah.
together. So,
Yeah.
anyway, so thanks guys for coming in, for not knowing what we were even doing, and I appreciate that. So we will see you.
Yeah.
So we'll be here tomorrow morning with Paul and of course Chris Goodenough. It'll be Ask Chris Anything Friday morning. See you tomorrow.
I will be right by your side. Women can have it all, including heart attacks. But symptoms like jaw pain, nausea, unusual fatigue, dizziness, and back are often different and more subtle than for a man. The fact is, heart disease is the #1 killer of women.